So, if you could just say your name and what your job title is there.
Yeah, my name is Paul Woodford and I'm the Service Manager for Turning Point in Canterbury.
Okay. And what sort of rehabilitation does Turning Point do here for Canterbury?
Well, the Canterbury Turning Point is a community rehabilitation project. So everything we do is in the community. We do have access to funding for residential treatment, but that's kind of a top end kind of criteria. Most of the work we do in the community is around obviously for drugs and alcohol. So what we do here is we have a team of doctors and nurses on site, and we do community alcohol detoxes over the course of 7 to 10 days. And we also do prescribing for heroin addiction, and we prescribe methadone and buprenorphine for that. So we have a doctor here about 3 days a week and a nurse on site all the time. So that's a sort of pharmacological intervention that we offer. Obviously running alongside that, because it's important that you don't just have the medication, it's important that you also have the psychological support going in. So we run a number of different groups ranging from sort of the very early steps of like introduction to change for people that are just coming in, going on to recovery skills, helping people deliver strategies and interventions to help them. And we also do a mindfulness group and a smart group and lots of other different kind of projects. So it's a mixture of a pharmacological intervention combined with a psychosocial intervention to put that kind of holistic care around the client. And that's what we tend to do here.
Do you work alongside the police force in Canterbury? Like, do they offer much help?
We do. We've got a good relationship with our drug liaison officer. He comes to our team meetings quite regularly, and if we're worried about a client, for example, could be worried that they might have overdosed, we haven't seen them for a while, they will then go and do like a welfare check on them for us and then report back to us, which is quite handy. And we've just started a new pilot this week called Drug Test on Arrest. So therefore, if someone is arrested in the Canterbury area, the police will drug test them. If they test positive for heroin or cocaine, then they are referred into us. Obviously, they're probably already coming to us, but we might catch a few new recruits, so to speak, that way as well. So we do work closely. Obviously, we have to be a bit careful because we need our clients to have faith in us, and it's confidential. So we do, but we're also mindful about how we kind of work with the police.
And do you find that a lot of the people that come here, do they often have a background in crime?
What I tend to find is that we know that the heroin users that come here probably do so because the nature of the addiction, the funding of the habit needs to be kind of paid for, and crack cocaine. So those types would probably tend to come down that criminal route. Not so much so for the kind of legal highs or the cannabis or the alcohol so much, because it's obviously more kind of readily available and you know, easier to kind of get. So a bit of a mixture really, I would say.
Have you noticed any like fluctuations in the amount of people that come yearly? Like, because obviously drug offences is down.
Yeah. We've tended to keep quite kind of static kind of levels throughout the course of the last couple of years since I've been here. We tend to get between sort of 50 and 60 referrals a month, and that comes from a wide range of kind of referral routes. So obviously people can come in and self-refer. We have a drop-in every afternoon, or sometimes a GP will refer, sometimes they will come through the probation service, the criminal justice service, social services will refer, the St Martin's refer. So we have kind of a large referral route, and we tend to get about between sort of 50 and 60 a month coming through the door for an assessment. Obviously we do a lot of advice and information. People might decide actually it's not for me at the moment, but people that actually come into structured treatment, probably about 50 a month.
Yeah, that's great. That's literally so much